luck, it's time to chill. So roll that blunt and light it up. I know I say this all the time, but look how much I give a fuck.
With Fortnite, Battle Royale crossing over with Marvel, could Star Wars be next? Players have been enjoying Fortnite's surprise crossover with Avengers: Infinity War, where Thanos has invaded the game for a limited time mode. While the event didn't end up selling any Avengers-themed skins, and for reasons that make sense, as I've argued, what it has done is open the door for future licensed crossovers, given that we know Fortnite is now open to them. The Marvel Cinematic Universe might be the biggest pop culture phenomenon in the world right now, with Fortnite itself possibly a close second, but what's also high up on the list? And that franchise just so happens to be owned by the same company who agreed to do the Marvel deal with Epic, Disney. While the Avengers will surely not be the last Fortnite crossover, I do have to wonder if Star Wars could be next on the to-do list. One before Solo's release on May 25th might be a bit too soon and too close to the Thanos outing, but given how quickly that was thrown together, I wouldn't rule it out. But if not, maybe as a run-up to Episode 9, perhaps. How would Star Wars cross over with Fortnite? The mind boggles with possibilities. Just off the top of my head, you could do another Thanos-type mode where players can find a legendary lightsaber on the map to become Darth Vader or Kylo Ren or Luke Skywalker, and use blade and force powers to tear through the map as people try to take them down. Once you introduce jetpacks at long last, you could have a mode where one person, or everyone, is Boba Fett, jetting around the map, blasting each other with special weapons, flamethrower, anyone? A mode where everyone has a lightsaber pickaxe that instantly destroys any material it touches, and one hit kills other players. "50v50 Jedi vs Sith." The point is, there are a lot of possibilities for a Star Wars, Fortnite crossover. However, I do think there are some pretty significant hurdles as well. Disney likes to maintain pretty tight control of the Star Wars IP. While it might allow its Marvel arm to be goofy enough to do something like the Thanos mode, it may not want to start arming its famous Star Wars characters with pump shotguns and boogie bombs and such. Not saying they couldn't, and there's plenty of goofy Star Wars stuff in pop culture, of course, but it might not be on brand enough for them with the vibe they're currently trying to cultivate. I also wonder if this could infringe on their deal with EA, who they've contracted to make Star Wars games indefinitely. That's not going terribly well so far, with one major cancellation, Amy Hennig's Visceral game, and Battlefront 2 being a loot box-laden disaster, but perhaps it would ruffle too many feathers to have Star Wars come to Fortnite because of that deal. Unlike Marvel, the Avengers, there's already a current, large-scale Star Wars shooter on the market in the form of Battlefront. But given that it would just be a limited time offering, perhaps it wouldn't be that big of an issue after all. I could see it working. So long as the game isn't selling permanent Star Wars skins or anything, I think a bit of Fortnite Star Wars cross-promotion could definitely be welcome, using the limited time mode idea, which clearly has a lot of untapped potential. What do you think? How would you like to see Star Wars and Fortnite crossover, if that were to happen?